Welcome back, Eagle Nation, as we catch up through the summer months of 2013. Before you know it, every Eagle going to be in action as the fall semester begins. We're joined again by our good friend Marlo Mincey, who is the head coach of cross country and track and field here at Georgia Southern. And Coach, let's start with what you've been up to this summer, because as I've said to every coach, we kind of enjoy our summer, but I don't know that we have a downtime. Do you have any downtime in the summer?
Absolutely not. We're trying to get prepared for the upcoming season cross country. Just making sure the recruits are where they need to be, continuing on for next season's recruits, actually bringing in a couple new coaches. So it's been really busy.
All right, let's start right there. We'll start with cross country. Season is coming up in August. Let's talk about what you've been working on and when things really start to speed up for you.
It's going to be a very young team. I mean, we're bringing in, I think we only have one returner for cross country, so everybody else will be new. So we're just working on getting them excited, making sure their schedule is in place for them to be successful, and getting them excited about their races and just coming in and just breathing a breath of fresh air into cross country. So that's been a lot of work.
One of the great things about being a student athlete that I am so envious of, if I could go back in time, is some of the opportunities they get in the competitions they go to. Talk about the cross-country schedule. Where are you and the ladies going to be off to this year?
Well, they get the opportunity to race, any division school across the country. We'll spend time in North Carolina, South Carolina. We'll race a couple races in Georgia. We get to see a lot. So they're excited about the travel. Of course, they love to race in Georgia because they get, their parents get an opportunity to see them race. But they also love to travel. So we get the opportunity to see ACC, SEC schools just, at different levels.
Let's talk about what your expectations. I know they're high, but what do you think the season's going to look for? What are you looking for as we begin cross country?
Our goal is always to win a championship. So we go into it trying to win a championship. So that's what we want to do. With such a young team, we definitely want to make sure we move up and they learn from every race. But they're going to be extremely young. They're definitely going to come out fighting. So we expect them to do that.
You mentioned some coaching staff additions. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, we're bringing in 2 new coaches. One is specifically for cross country full-time this year, which is something we've never had. We've never had a full-time cross country coach. So we're really excited about him. He's really excited about being the first person to hold this position. So that's going to be a big change.
Let's talk about track and field. I know that'll come up later in the year, but just like every sport, preparation for that continues year-round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll come in and we'll start in September, and we'll get started for races in basically January. And it's a year-round opportunity. Like you said, it's basically 10 months. Hopefully, we're done in June and if we make it to the NCAA, and they take mostly July off, but come back and get ready to go in August. So it's not really a downtime at all.
I look at your schedule, and I've been able to travel with you to some of the caravans this spring, and I'm trying to figure out, do you have any downtime? When you do have downtime, what do you do? Because it seems difficult to me that you've got cross country, you got track and field. It seems like that's a challenge, but I imagine you enjoy that part.
Oh yeah, it's kind of what you sign up for cross country and track and field coaching. Like you said, it's 10 months out of the year. You're basically off in July, but you're not off because that's when recruiting starts. So, I find track to be my off time, I guess. I love being out at track meets, and I love, seeing races. So you just try to find the happy medium. Every now and then you might have to turn the cell phone off, but you find downtime.
Coach, it's always a pleasure to visit with you. Best of luck with cross country, and we'll talk to you again when track and field gets started in the spring.
Yeah, great.
Marlo Mincey, she's the head coach of cross country and track and field here at Georgia Southern.